Welcome! For today we will be using this universal indicator paper test kit to test 4 different bottles of water and be able to see the pH of the school water. So this is how the test works, where the strip is inserted into the water and the strip will change colors depending on the pH of the water. Typically darker colors for more basic solutions and more towards the red spectrum for more acidic solutions, which is measured on a color palette on the strip case. These are the 4 bottles we will be testing today. We are going to start off with Aquafina. As you will see in a minute, the pH turned out to be exactly 7, which is the exact pH you would expect for normal water. As you can see on the indicator paper in a minute when I move my hand. There we go. Right around 7. As you can see, the next water in front of us is polar. So this strip turned out to be a bit darker, closer to more of a 7.5. Typically that's where you want water to be, around 7.5 or 8 or around 7, which is pure water, which is what you hoped for. But this one was a little bit darker. Typically the middle of the strip is where you want to look, so this one was around a 7.5. Third in line is the Nestle Pure Life water you see before you. So when tested, the Nestle water seemed to also be around the pH of around 7, just like the Aquafina water, and a little bit closer to water than the polar water, which was a little bit more on the basic side. Again, nothing harmful, but it does show that it's not necessarily pure water. It's got a little bit mixed into it, make it a little bit more basic. But small fluctuations like this are not a problem. For the final test, we will be using the natural spring water from Roche Brothers. As you can see, the Roche Brothers water also turned out to be around a 7.5. You can see that the paper is kind of blocking it here, but there you go. It's around a 7.5 there. That's a better look. It's around where water is supposed to be. Typically 7 to 8 is safe water. Much higher or much lower is going to be starting to get a little dangerous, but 7 through 8 is around a safe pH. So this is still good. Now for our real test, we will see the pH of the school water. Keep in mind this is a fun experiment and will not require anyone to do any action. So the results for this are just part of this experiment. So as you can see in 1 minute, when I get the strip tester out, this school water is around 7.5 to 8, a little bit more on the basic side than the bottles of water. Now this is still safe to drink. Typical pH that is safe to drink is from 7 to around 8, 8.5. So this is still safe to drink, but this goes to show you how certain times waters can be more basic or more acidic. This video was inspired by some other videos I watched online. Thank you for watching this little segment on pH.